What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. This is a photography video. This is part of my sort of hopping back and forth between photography and tech every other Thursday. And today we have in front of me a camera that I am pulling out of retirement for one major reason that makes me extremely excited, which is that Kodak is reintroducing 120 slide film in Ektachrome. So this is going to be a short video talking about why that makes me excited. Let's get right into it. So in front of me here, I have a Zensobronica SQA. This is a medium format film camera. This was actually my dad's. It was given to me when I moved out, and I haven't really had an opportunity to play with it a lot or shoot on it a lot because I don't like shooting on film that I can't develop myself. And the most common film that I can shoot and develop and do everything myself is with 100 speed Ektachrome slide film, which is actually what I have in this camera here. The link to this camera's review is right up there. And this is a 35mm Pentax K1000 for those of you who don't know what these are. And the benefit to this is that I can shoot with it, do whatever I want with that film, develop it, overexpose, or push the stops, whatever. I can develop it. I can literally do the entire thing myself. Load it, shoot it, develop it, scan it, everything myself. But that's 35mm. And I like shooting on 35mm because it's easy, but when you want to get much more detail, you want to get a bigger than life image, you want to get something that captures so much light and detail, you shoot on medium format. And medium format up till now, you could get Portra 400 and I believe Kodak Gold. Now these are negative films. I don't have the chemical process to develop negative film. I could probably get it if I wanted to, but I already spent all the money to get the chemical processing for Ektachrome with E6. So I never really had a reason to shoot on this camera other than knowing that I was going to be making a trip up to Chambersburg where I could get my film developed in one place that's actually up there to develop film. And they don't do E6, so I do the E6 myself. They do C41, which is the negative process. Now this is probably going over some of your all's heads, so let me explain. With negative film is where the image comes out negative. It comes out inverted. The image is backwards to what you saw color-wise. So you actually have to go in and flip the colors to get the positive image. And that's done under a process called C41 most commonly. But when it comes to slide film, that uses a process called E6, and the film comes out positive right out of the gate. You don't have to go flipping the colors. You don't have to go and change anything. It literally comes out as a positive image. And with this only shooting in Portra 400, that is a negative film. And I don't, again, like I said, have the process to develop that, so I just never bothered to play with this camera too much. And I do actually explain in another video the difference between 120 and 35mm film. You can actually find that over there. It's attached to my Holga review, which has actually been one of the most popular photography reviews that I've done, so thank you guys for that, but you can check that out over there. But with this camera was used mainly for photography, wedding photography and professional photography. And in fact, the back for this is made for 220 film, which is a different animal entirely. It's a 24 slide or 24 exposure roll of film, which means that by the end of 12 shots, I just have to sit here and roll through paper. But that's a different story. That's a different complaint for a different time. But like most creators and most people who like playing around with new things, having a camera like this sort of unlocks a bunch of potential when it comes to my photography game. And what do I mean by that? Well, as you just saw, I assembled this camera from 4 different pieces, a massive lens, a massive back, a center body piece, which is actually very loud, but it is modular. Now, if you guys know anything about building PCs or anything to do with technology, modular is generally better. Why is modular generally better? Well, with modular photography, modular cameras, I can add a different viewfinder if I wanted to. Just pop this guy off, if I can. Pop this guy off, get another prism, change it out. I actually have a waist level sight where I can look down and shoot. I can get a different back. If I wanted to buy a 120 back to actually match 120, I could do that. I can even change out the focusing glass inside of this camera if I wanted to. That's how modular this camera can be. And so with Kodak reintroducing 120 Ektachrome film, I can now do all the same things that I've been doing with my Pentax K1000, but with a tool that gives me way more capability, way more flexibility, and way more options. And anytime somebody in the creative field can be open to change and get a lot of different features out of one product, one tool, that unlocks a whole level of capability and gets them excited again. I like staying excited about photography because there are points where it gets routine, it gets old, and being able to change it up is perfect. It makes you excited about what you're doing again. So I guess in this rant of a video that I kind of threw together after reading that Ektachrome came back, which by the way, I did order a roll of 120, so expect a video on that at some point. But after seeing that, I just had to make a video because, my God, I'm so excited for it now that I had to just make a ranty video, and I will be doing more covering 120 Ektachrome, especially considering that it'll be the first time I've actually been shooting with this camera in about a year and a half or so. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see a review on this big behemoth. I'm actually really into it, so I hope you guys are as well. And apart from that, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out the videos that I mentioned earlier, and I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure to be there and have a good one. Hey guys, just hopping in at the end here. Thanks for watching through the whole video. I hope you enjoyed it. I do still have merch. I've actually had it for quite a while, but not a lot of people know about it or care. And so if you guys want to support me or check it out just because it looks cool, go to the link in the description. You can see some of the designs I have, like the Steel Frodo in Steins Gate design, or even the Mob Psycho 100 design, and maybe even buy one if you like it, or don't. I cried myself to sleep at night anyway. So either way, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one.